Hey everybody, anyone is here, and we are back on the RAC server, and as you can see, I am in my Thorncraft area because this is still bothering me. The fact that he doesn't reach the outside of these, and after doing a little bit more research, we found advanced golems, and one of the things that these advanced golems allow you to do is give you a slightly greater sight radius. I'm just moving my mic a little bit, which should allow the golem at least to be able to reach out here. So that's what we're going to do. Obviously, I have the golem out already, but before we could do that, we need a couple things. So we need 8 Cognito, 8 Census, and 8 Victus. And funny enough, we don't have any of those, which is awesome because we could finally put this mana bean farm to use. So I should have plenty of all of these. And I think I checked it around. I checked it already, so I know I do. So we need 8 of these. We should put this sort by item ID. Okay. So we need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's one too many. Cool. We need Victus. We need Census and Cognito. So let's see. Cognito, I know I don't have a ton of. Actually, you know what? We just completely unsorted it. Okay, so Census, we need 8. And I keep picking up 9. And Cognito, let's just see if we can find that Cognito. It's got to be here somewhere. And, you know, I probably passed it like 3 times already, but it's okay. All right, so maybe it's up at the top somewhere. Come on. I know we have it in here. I can feel it. We're coming up on it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Okay. So let's get this stuff over there. We're going to cook these beans up. And what I'm also going to do, just so we have places for them, since we've never actually cooked these before, I'm going to grab a couple. I thought I had more of these than that. You know, I feel like I keep losing them. Either way. Okay. So we'll get this in here. We got ourselves the Cognito, and then we will cook up the Victus. And again, I wish I had some stickers. You know what? And I might make some stickers right before we actually do this. Yeah, so you know what? Let's set this stuff up, and then I will make the stickers. Is this done? Yeah, okay, cool. And then I'll make the stickers, sticker them up, and then we could do the actual infusion. So let's just get all the stuff we need. We need this, we need this, we need this. That and that, and let's just look at the order one more time. I'm still not 100% sure if it actually matters the order that it's in, but we are going to pretend it does. So I believe it was that, actually what order? Is it like a, yeah, so it is going to be weird any way you look at it. Okay, that's fine. So we'll put that there, and then I believe we need a jar. I think I forgot the jar. Yeah, 1 jar. That's a void jar. That's not what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. So I believe this can go right here, I suppose. And then, am I missing something? Yeah, the brain. Okay, so let's see. Let's just see if I put these in the right order. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, looks like it. Looks like it. Okay, so this isn't really balanced. But I think that's okay. So let me put this down. Let me cut here. Oh, no, that's probably not what I wanted to do. No, okay. Yeah. We wanted to put it on the altar, not, well, in the altar, not on the altar. Something like that. We didn't want to do that, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. All right, so let's try this again. Maybe if we hit. No. I'm pretty sure I put this in the middle, right? Needs that in the middle. Maybe I have to shift. Right click. There we go. Okay, cool. So let me get a couple labels. I'll be right back, and we can do the enchantment. Okay, we are back. I have everything labeled over there, and I think it's all set up. So let's give this baby a whack. And hopefully I did this right. I'm pretty sure I did this right. We shouldn't have any flux problems. I don't think, at least. But I guess we'll tell in a second once this finishes draining. If it stops draining, we know we're good. Okay, so far it's good. It's taking the redstone, taking the glowstone, taking the gunpowder, taking the jar, and it's taking the brain. And then we should be good to go. Very cool. Great. So now we have ourselves an advanced tallow golem. Very, very cool. So now we can put this guy back down. Cool. We want to put all his stuff back on him. I don't know if I still need that water shard that allows him to see further, but we're going to use it anyway. And we are going to put the actual animation core on last. So we're going to put that down. And as you can see, one of the cool things it allows you to do is add a third upgrade. You can't have more than 2 of the same upgrade, but you can add 3 upgrades. But I don't think we actually need 2 of those water upgrades. I think just the fact that he is an advanced golem should be good enough. So let's see. Let's put this baby on. Oh, his eyes were red, weren't they? Yeah, there he goes. Very, very cool. I gotta take a look at his eyes, because I think they were red. I wonder if that's because he's an advanced golem. It's hard to see. But we are going to let him just clean this stuff up, and I am going to get ready for the next part of the episode. So I'll see you guys back here in a moment. And we are back. So as you can see, we're in a new area. I don't want to show off too much of this area, but this is a place that Apex is building something, I guess, cool. It's actually a beautiful area, but I don't want to show it off on camera. But he's having this taint problem, and he's afraid of letting it get too crazy around here because he is planning a pretty big build in this area, and he feels like if he spends too much time here, this taint is just going to keep spreading more and more and more. And even though I actually have the server modified to spread the taint really, really slow, he'd still like to clean it up a bit. So that's what we're going to try to do today. Something I've never done before, and I think it's kind of cool. So what we need are these ethereal blooms. And they seem pretty straightforward to make. Just some herba, some magic, some sano, and some taint with a shimmer leaf. And we should be able to put one down. And I'm not 100% sure what it does, because it says it doesn't remove the taint, but it cleans the taint. So maybe it'll make it stop being so bad and possibly make it stop growing. Not 100% sure how it works. And if you look in here, it does say it only has a range of about 8 blocks. So I want to make a couple of them right now, place them in strategic areas, and I guess we're just going to see what happens. So I have most of the stuff back at my base, so let me cut here, go back to my base, get everything ready together, and we can try this out. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we are back, and as you can see, I was only able to make 4 of them. They're actually a huge pain in the ass to make, and I didn't have enough Vitium, the taint stuff, to be able to make more, so we're going to have to deal with that. And you know what might actually be a really good idea is maybe picking up some of this taint. That might be a cool idea, but first, before we do that, let's put down one of these guys and just see what happens, because again, I'm not exactly sure what is going to happen. That stuff looks nasty. Can I scan any of this? Did I scan all this stuff already? Anything here I did not scan? No, they all look scanned. First, let's see what happens. Oh, didn't mean to do that. If we just pick up some of this stuff. Oh, it just comes back as a block. Yeah, and it just gets tainted again. And what about this fibrous taint? No. Okay, I guess we can't pick that up. Okay, whatever. So let's put one of these down. Oh, trying to get a little higher. Taint poisoned. Okay, so let's... Oh, do I not... Can I not put it down? Oh, does it have to be on... Okay, so that is grown. That's kind of a cool effect, actually. Now, what is it going to do? I assumed you could put it down on taint. But maybe not. You know what? Let's open up our Thaumonomicon again and just take a quick look at what it says for this. Let's see. Shimmer leaves off a shadow. Like the civil pillar profiles, you may find a weaken. There has been slowly but surely restore land corrupted by mythical means to a former glory. This includes the blight known as Taint. While it cannot combat Taint directly, few Taint growth can survive outside the natural environment for long and tend to die back. The flower only purifies the land bathed in its light out to a range of about 8 blocks. Oh, wow, yeah, that's working pretty quickly, actually. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, you know what? So, you know what? Let's just I guess let's surround this guy. Okay, put it there. And I think we could pick these right back up. Oh, look how quickly that's working. Yeah. So I think we can pick these back up with our shears. So let me let this run for a little bit. See how long it takes, see how well it works. And I will be back in a minute. So while waiting for this taint to go, I found something that I'm not sure anybody really wants to ever have to deal with. Yeah, and I'm kind of curious how much bigger. Are they going to untaint? No, it's definitely a tainted creeper. I wonder how much bigger his explosion is. Oh, wow. Oh, that's not good. So would that explode and just taint more stuff? That is actually quite interesting. Oh, even the sand is tainted here. Whoa, wow, that kind of blew me away. Okay, those are the tainted creepers, apparently. Let me let this go for a little bit longer. As you can see, it's working fairly well, but it's really, really slow. I don't know how long this is going to take me to clean this up, but I have a feeling it's going to take me quite a while. So I might want to try to get more of these guys going. Not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to, but I'm definitely going to give it a try. So let me jet back, see if I can make some more of these shimmer leaves, whatever they're called. Oh, where was the tendril? Oh, maybe it just hasn't grown yet. Maybe that's what those are. Just they haven't grown yet. But let me make a couple more of these ethereal blooms so I'm able to expedite this process a little bit. So I will be back when we make a little bit more headway. We are back for another quick update, and as you can see, I'm slowly but surely pushing back this taint. It's actually taking forever, but it's working, so that's pretty cool. One thing I am noticing, and I don't know what this means, but it's not clearing up all the taint. So as you can see, there's a little taint right here. You can see the difference in color. There you go. There's the block. And I'm not sure how this works. I don't know, because you see it in a bunch of places, like right here. There's a tainted block in the middle. But it does not seem to still be growing, which is interesting. So I'm not really sure what exactly that means. If that's just permanently tainted like that, or if it's eventually going to get better. I don't actually know. And it might actually get better, because I think there was another one over here somewhere that doesn't look to be there anymore. But it definitely doesn't look to be growing, so that's definitely good. Another thing I found out, which is actually pretty cool, let's just make sure there's nobody around, are these things. And it's actually fairly interesting. So, first of all, once you break this, it's going to come out with a bunch of, I guess it didn't, but you got that little slime. And if you hold that in your inventory too long, it will actually taint you. See? I was too slow with it. As you can see, the tainted goo affected me with taint, which is a pretty interesting mechanic. And there's other things. And the reason I'm actually grabbing that taint is because that's the best way that I can actually get the vidium I need to make these ethereal blooms, whatever they're called. So let me go back to where that was, and I will see you guys. I'll give you guys another update in a little bit. Actually, something else I wanted to show you, and we'll see if it happens here with these things, is if they're fully grown, which just looks like it is, they sometimes break apart. You know what? Let's just clear up some of this taint so I don't walk into it. They sometimes break apart with those little guys. Yes, that's what I meant to show you. Oh, man, and there's a... Of course there was a... Oh, that was bad. Of course there was actually one of those infernal ones. I did pick up, yeah. Let's see if we can get this in here before it taints us. Very cool. Okay. And there's a bunch of other mobs. I'm pretty sure I've shown them in the past. If you notice in the background before, there's like a tendril going back and forth, which is kind of cool. But we don't want it. We definitely don't want that stuff. So I am going to go back to the grind and try to clear up as much of that as I can. And then even if whatever I can't clean up, I will totally try to put a wall of those ethereal blooms in front of it. So I will be back in a moment. And I'm about at the tendril, so I thought I would record actually fighting this thing because I don't know what this is going to do. I move my book here, so if it does drop something, I can actually pick it up. I have a feeling this guy's going to kick my ass, but... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, it does have a lot of life. Definitely has a lot of life. To pick it up, pick it up. Get out of here. Come on, let's go. Hurry up, hurry up. Get it in here, get it in here. Cool. Where's my... This guy just keeps getting stuck right here. Come on, guy. Come on. Just push him away. There you go. You're a good fellow. And how much taint have I gotten? Just by doing this back and forth. I'm already at 14 taint. It takes so long. Taint is a very, very hard aspect to get. Anyways, I am going to go back to the grind, and hopefully next time you see me, we're either going to be, well, next time you see me, we're going to have that place cleaned up. So, I'll be back in a moment. I am back, and as you can see, I got most of this cleaned up, but I can't seem to clean this one chunk. It seems like as I throw down more just grows. So as I clean it up and replace new ethereal blooms, whatever they're called, just more taint grows. So I'm wondering if this is where the taint originated and there's just really no way to clean this up, maybe? Possibly? I really don't know. I mean, I know these are supposed to take care of a 8x8 area or something to that effect. But yeah, as you've seen, it keeps growing. And I can't seem to do anything about it growing. Another interesting thing I've seen is updating. The way this updates is very weird. And I sometimes have to leave the area and come back in to kind of force it to update. If that makes sense? Not sure. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this for. The thing I'm worried about, what really worries me, is that is this just going to keep growing? You know, I mean, did I do all this work for no reason and everything's just going to grow back? That just doesn't make sense to me, because if that's the case, what is even the point of having these ethereal blooms? You know, if it's just going to keep growing back no matter what I do, seems kind of pointless, doesn't it? I don't know. I guess I'm going to play around with this just for a little bit longer. And if I can't seem to clean this up, I'll probably try to circle this area with these ethereal blooms and see if that helps anything at all. I really don't know. But as you see, every time I place one and replace it, and let's see, let's leave and come back. Actually, you know what? Let's sleep real quick. But when I leave and come back, it seems to just update all the blocks and they change again. Very, very annoying. I'm not sure what to say about that. But Apex, if this doesn't work, man, I am very sorry. I have spent... What time is it? It's almost 4 a.m. I've been working on this since 11:30? Something like that. See how everything's changed now? So, I don't know. I guess I'm going to work on this just a little bit longer. And to wrap up the episode, I have just one more idea of something we can do. Something quick and easy and something I've been wanting to do for a while. So, I guess, you see, it's very weird. I guess I'm going to leave it like this. I'll come back another day and see if this kind of cleaned up everything or not. You know, the only thing I'm really afraid of is, you know, Apex coming on in a couple hours. He's at work right now, I believe. But when he comes back on a little later, everything just being back to Taint. Whoa, didn't mean to go through there. Everything being back to Taint. That's kind of what I'm afraid of. But I guess we'll see what happens. See, this is what scares me. It's still growing. It seems to be growing in a certain area, though. So I wonder if it's just going to be this chunk if I leave these things here. Maybe if I kind of spread them out a little bit, it won't grow past it at least. Possibly. I don't know what else to say. Don't know what else to say. But I guess that's all I'm going to do for here for now. See, it's just... keeps growing and growing. I don't know. Anyways, let me get back to the base. There's something quick and easy I can do that I've been wanting to set up for a while now. So let me just get prepped up, clean up my inventory, and I will be back in a minute. We are back, and before I end this episode, I want to build something that I've actually been dying to build in my LP world, and I just haven't really had the time to do it. Not really the time, I shouldn't say that, but I haven't had the chance to do it, I guess, is really what I should be saying. So basically, I am going to build, and for people who watch my other videos, I am going to build my media player, finally. Yes. And on top of that, once we have this computer system set up, we will start being able to hook up other systems to our computer, which I'm very, very excited about doing. So for those of you who haven't seen my media player, it's actually really, really simple to set up, like really simple. You'll see the pastebin codes. I won't go into too much detail. I don't know how much you guys actually want to see how the code works, but the concept is very, very simple. You have a computer that runs the monitors, and you have a turtle that is a DJ. Yes. So first thing we need to do, we're going to put down our disk drive. This is what's actually going to play the music. We are going to put our advanced turtle... Oh, we need to give the advanced turtle a wireless modem. Yes. Give him the wireless modem. You know what? We don't want to go that way. We want it to go this way. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Got that. And then now we need a diamond chest up top. This will hold my records and radio stations. That I don't have many radio stations, but I definitely have a good amount of records. And the radio player, so he can actually play the radio. Yes. Next, we need to set up the computer here. And we're going to make this one more bigger, just so we can get out. We'll close this up, because we need to now install the screen. And we should also put some torches down there, but we could take care of that in a minute. So we are building the screen. We're building this a little bigger than I normally do. I rather a 3x4, but we're going 3x5 right now just because, I guess that doesn't look bad. Mostly because that's the only way to center it on this wall. I could have gone up one more, but I don't think I like that. Mostly because of that glowstone. If the wall was one more higher, I would definitely center it, but this should be okay. So do I have any torches on me? I do have torches. Great. So we can light up in here. Last thing we want is mobs spawning in here. So the first thing we need to do is download basebin get the turtle DJ code. So all of you who want to use it, you can get it from here. You definitely want to check out the video on how to install it and use it. It's really not that hard to do, but without the instruction, it might be a little bit of pain in the ass. Okay, so we got that. First thing we need to do, actually, you know what, while we're at it, let's download the actual monitors app. I got to pull up the actual code. There it is, pastebin get V9N9E. I should have just copied and pasted this, but that's fine. JAQT. And this will be RMP V2. Nah, that's not what I wanted. There we go. RMP V2. RAC Media Player version 2. Cool, cool, cool. So first we need to get this guy's ID. This computer is number 12. So we have to edit some stuff here. Edit, what do I call it? Turtle DJ. So first thing we need to tell it the monitor is 12. And everything else should actually be set up correctly already. The chest is on top. The drive is on bottom. The modem is on the right. And the radio is on the front. Very, very cool. Now let's just save this. And we should be able to start this program, Turtle DJ. And you know what? We should actually make this the startup program. So view, edit, startup, shell dot, ooh, there's only one E in shell. Shell dot run. And it is Turtle DJ. And we want to save this. Reset. There we go. Okay, so that is up and running. So now, oh, before we do that, we need the actual ID of this guy. Hold on. ID. This is 11. That makes sense. Okay, so we should just be able to reboot again. Very cool. And now we want to come here, edit this program, edit RMP v2. Cool. The modem is going to be on the left of this guy. Let's actually get that modem on there because it is needed. So the modem is going to be on the left and the monitor is going to be on the right. Modem left. As you can see, I commented the hell out of this code, but that's fine. Monitor right. And the ID was 11. Save it. Again, we want this to be the startup program. So edit startup. Shell.run. RMP v2. Save. Exit. Reboot. And there we go. We have our 3 radio stations. Excuse me. Now, before we go any further, let's just grab as many records as we can fit in our inventory. I'm not sure how many we have. Disk? Yeah. Okay, so we have a good amount of them. We need to get the rest, but we could start collecting them now that we have our media player up and running. Okay, we missed that. And you know what? Let's turn this off of sort by numbers so we could sort by items and not have to have them keep moving around. Very cool. So let's get the rest of our records here. I'm surprised. I thought I would have dupes of everything, but I guess not. And that, is that right? Is that one of everything? Yeah, and I think there's another record in here that is far. Yeah, I don't have that one. Very cool. Okay, so now let's go put these records in our media player. And you know what? We are going to use... Yeah. No, we're not going to use these because just like in the basement, it's going to make mobs spawn. So we'll figure that out another time. But for now, let's get all these records in. Close this up. Scan. Oh, I forgot one important thing. See? Even this is why you need to read the instructions. Even my own code, I forget sometimes. The way this reads the actual disk authors and titles is it actually reads the name off of it. So what I have to do is actually use an anvil to rename all these things. So let me rename all of these records and I will be right back. Okay, I'm naming the last record. So let's get them into the media player so we can listen to a little music on our way out. Now, I won't be able to play the radio just because of copyright reasons. I don't want to get a copyright strike on my accounts. But let's put these guys back. Give it a scan. And there we go. We have all of our tracks loaded. So, you know what? We'll listen to a little music on our way out. And before I let everyone go, I just want to thank everyone who gave me their input about the little subscribe animation guy. I'm glad people liked it. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a little obnoxious or not, but I really liked it. So I'm happy you guys seem to like it also. I will have a couple other types coming up on the channel very soon. So again, I appreciate your feedback on that. And as always, thank you for watching. If you liked what you see, please subscribe. If you like what you see, please like the video and subscribe too. Do both. And I'll see you guys next time.